you might think, but actually...
Booker.
Huh?
Try not to speak. How much did they pay you to spy on us?
$2.15.
Shut up.
What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to Zero Productions, you guys. Apparently we're getting a reboot of the 1995 film Tank Girl, starring Lori Petty. Now, Tank Girl was a film in 1995, but before that it was a British comic book that I haven't read. But I saw the film when I was a kid. I was born in 91, so I saw it fairly young, right? Then I saw it a couple more times when I was older, maybe like 16, 17, maybe even like 15. And I liked the film. I enjoyed it. I like the whole, plot and story, the mythology of these characters. It's pretty interesting to me. And, a couple days ago, they announced that Margot Robbie and her company, Lucky Chap, was interested in, developing, a reboot. Well, they already are, apparently. They're in early developments of the film. I was like, that could work. And not only can that work, Margot Robbie can play the lead role Tank Girl because she kind of looks it. Now, if you remember the film Tank Girl, she kind of is, she's crazy. She's like she's kind of like a Harley Quinn, but less sadistic, realistically. And Lori Petty did a fantastic job playing that back in 1995. But, I vaguely remember the film, and from what I remember, it's not too bad. I actually enjoyed it, and I got to go back and rewatch it. I got to find it, see if it's on sale anywhere, but it's pretty interesting to me. It's like I said, it's a British comic book created by Jamie Hewitt and Alan Martin. And Alan Martin came out and tweeted this the other day. Just heard that Margot Robbie's company have optioned rights from MGM to make a new Tank Girl movie. Now, several months into development. So it's officially happening. It is officially happening. And I'm curious to see how they take this new adaptation with this reboot. Like, if it's going to be anything like the 1999 film, or they're going to tweak the story a little bit. One of my favorite things, if you guys remember, were like the soldiers turned kangaroos. Like, they were like badasses. And played by some pretty good actors. Ice-T, Jeff Kober, Reggie Cathy, like some really good actors. That film, and even, the main antagonist, Malcolm McDowell, solid cast. And I'm like, I would love to see something like that again. Especially the whole aspect of those kangaroos, fucking soldiers. Like, they were experimenting. They were soldiers for this one evil corporation guy, right? They were soldiers for him, and he started experimenting on them, a certain group of them, and I guess he mixed the DNA blood of kangaroos with them. And they turned into like these massive kangaroos. They had, the futuristics of a kangaroo, the ears, the tails, they can leap like them, their suits are sick. And obviously this was in 1995, so everything was prosthetics, everything was great. They didn't CGI that shit, which I like. So I would hope they would go near that route too, because I don't want them to use CGI. I mean, for 1995, they look damn near, they look great. They look really good. So I'm curious to see who would they have play those kangaroos. I'm so curious. So hopefully some good actors. Hopefully I can even see Ice Cube playing one of the motherfuckers realistically. But I found this pretty interesting, you guys. Tank Girl. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if you guys have seen this or even read some of the comic books, but this is an old school film, 95. And it's getting rebooted by Margot Robbie and her production company. So I found this to be pretty interesting news to talk upon, because I feel like with more months, with more castings and more news that drops, this film is going to be pretty interesting. And this is obviously a comic book movie, and it's going to be, to the comic book genre and the fans. So, Margot Robbie, you guys, I can definitely see her playing Tank Girl. I don't know who's going to be playing Jet Girl. It's like her sidekick who she picks up or whatnot. But I'm interested, and I'm on board with it, you guys. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Margot Robbie potentially starring in Tank Girl. And what do you think about the idea of a reboot of it? You guys in favor? Post your comments down below, you guys. And thank you for taking time today for watching Zero Productions. Peace.